What's up, YouTubers? DRAM76 here today. Gonna bring to you another one of my Friday finds. I also wanted to talk to you about Grand Theft Auto 5 real quick and the next gen release. We've got 4 days left till it's released onto the next gen systems. Rockstar has also said that their first DLC content that will drop will finally be the heist for all 4 systems. That'll be for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One will all be getting the heist at the same time. We've waited almost 2 years or a year and a half around for the heist, but hopefully everything will still be worth it. But like I said, I'm going to move into my Friday finds. I have a few things. In the background you hear my Sega music, so maybe that'll tip you off. This is going to be a Sega Day finds. So let's get into it right now and start off with the first thing. Some of you will recognize it. Sega Dreamcast. I thought it was a pretty good system. I love the controllers, the innovation in the controllers with the little memory pack, digital LCD memory packs. You could transfer from one controller to another. This does work. I do have all the connections, the controllers, the memory packs, everything. But really cool. It brings back a lot of memories from times when I had the system when I was younger. Crazy Taxi was a crazy game. But it's got some kind of name inscribed on the bottom, but that's okay. I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning up on it. It should be fine. And what is in there? Jet Grind radio is in there. So, alright. Moving on. Speak of the devil, just talking about it. Crazy Taxi 2. Like I said, Crazy Taxi was one of my favorites. It's drive around, pick up your passengers. You have a time limit and goals to get to them to their destination. You can also play what's called, I can't remember if it's obstacle or challenge. I think it's challenges. But it has a bunch of different little challenges you can do. Jump in the car, hitting a huge golf ball where it's going and everything. It's a pretty cool game. I really missed Dreamcast. It was a really good system. What do we got next? Alright. Sonic Shuffle goes along with the music. Sonic has always been a mainstay of Sega. Sonic is to Sega is what Mario is to Nintendo. So I mean that's pretty much their little mascot. Which if most of you that watch games or play games know that Sonic has always been the mascot to Sega. But this was Sonic Shuffle. I think it was more like a party game. I'm not really sure. I hadn't played it. Alright, next one up. Get it out of this little envelope here. Next one up is Dead or Alive 2. And again, this is another popular title. I'm going to have to do some cleaning on it. It's got pretty deep scratches on it. Not sure if we'll be able to play it or not. You can actually see through it. Some of the data may be gone off the disc, but we'll try it and see what happens. Alright, next one up is Racing is Vanishing Point. Let's see. It's not too. It's got a few classic cars in it. Looks like it's your standard racing challenge game. So, another good find though. Next one is World Series Baseball 2002. Let's see the cover of it. Sorry, my camera's a little ways away from the computer this time. I'm using the new setup. Next one, staying in with the sports, World Series Baseball 2001, and looks like the same picture graced the cover on both games. Actually looks pretty good as far as the graphics on the back of it. The cover, actually pretty clear, nice looking, not too blocky. Awesome new camera angles, updated MLB roster for the 2000 season, 4 great modes of play. For the time that this came out, I have to say this really looks good on the back of here. The shadowing and textures, just got a real good look to it. The crowd even looks pretty good. From what I can tell, the actual stadiums look authentic. That's pretty good though, like I said, because this game is now almost 15 years old. Alright, next one we got up is Acclaim Sports Jeremy McGrath Supercross. Jeremy McGrath is one of the top riders back in 2000. About, yeah, 2000. 2000. Again, this one doesn't have quite as good graphics as the baseball does. It still looks a little more animated. It looks a little blocky on the textures. But what I heard, this was an alright game. Sponsored by No Fear and McGrath. It included music, I believe, from The Offspring. Alright, nose itching. Sorry about that, guys. Next game, staying with the sports, is NBA 2K1. There's no cover art, no back cover. Not for resale. Must have been a package. I'm not sure who was the actual guy on the cover of this one, but I'll try it out and see. Sports again. Sega Sports NFL 2K2. Minnesota Vikings grace the cover. They look a little blocky, but the players look a lot more larger than what we have in today, like on Madden. It looks a little more close up. It says realistic quarterback behavior. Play online with up to 8 people. More lifelike animations. More lines of commentary than any NFL game. Looks pretty good. Like I said, in one shot on there, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the football looks to be about 4 times bigger. I don't know if y'all can see it. Too much of a glare. But up in the top corner, the football looks huge. Alright. Football again. Alright, what we got here is NFL 2001 Blitz. Now Blitz wasn't a straight up football game like what we had today. It wasn't the full teams on the field. Blitz, I think, ran between 4 or 6 people on the field at on the team at one time. I'm not sure, I can't remember. But if you wanted something a little different, a little outside the box, Blitz was a pretty good title. It had a few years of a run. I don't know if you guys remember NFL Quarterback. That was a good one too. And they don't make the NFL Quarterback anymore, but I used to love to do the NFL Quarterback Challenge on there, where you threw the ball through the hoops, hit the certain targets and everything. It was a fun game. And of course, anything fun, sometimes they just quit making for no reason. The game looks in good condition. Some of these I won't actually play, but I want to get them, and I put them in with my collection because, like I said, I do collect games, and it is what I like to do. Crazy Taxi, I showed you the disc. Got the case right here for it. Crazy Taxi 2. Sega Dream. Play 3 game modes: Arcade, Original, and Crazy Box. Choose from 4 unique taxis. Rocking soundtrack from hit bands. Offspring again. Sega must have had some kind of connection, or like, I don't know what I'm looking for, but Offspring did a lot of music work for Sega. Now, I understand at the time, around 2000, 2001, Offspring was a bigger band, and Sega was trying to push the limits of what they were doing to connect to younger audiences at the time. Great game though. It's really fun to sit down and play. Alright, this one I'm not sure about. Looks like a role-playing game. 7th Cross Evolution. I'll have to sit down and try it. It's from UFO, apparently. Oh, yeah, see, always open your disc slower. That's what you get. Yeah, the packaging. What purpose does the seed exist? As a witness to this world, we will provide an answer. 7th Cross Evolution is a simulation game like none other, where you are creator of your own evolutionary destiny. You know, like I said, I have not tried it, haven't played it, and honestly, maybe shame on me for being a game collector. I've never heard of the game, so it's either hit or miss. We'll find out. Next one, any of you die-hard gamers out there, you should remember this name. Rayman. Rayman was a big hit when it first came out. I can't remember if it was on the... I can't remember what system it first released on. I'm sorry about that. But Rayman was pretty big at the time. It's made by Ubisoft, and it had some great animations. It was a fun game. You guys ought to try it. You can pick it up. I believe PlayStation 2 has it also. Back to the sports games, of course. We got virtual tennis. Let's see. The animations look pretty good on the back of it. Like I said, it's always different when you actually play a game than what you're looking at on the cover. Smash arcade hit, realistic graphics with simple controls. Perfect game. Perfect your game, triumph in the world tournaments, and propel yourself to coveted number one ranking in the world. There you go, virtual tennis. Not too crazy about tennis. But, like I said, I had to get it to add to that. Here's another one. Let's see how the back look. Not too bad. I'll have to try this one out. It looks pretty cool. Looks like anime a little bit, a little cartoonish. But it's made by Ubisoft again. We got Evolution, the world of... I can't hardly see the writing on there. The World of Sacred Device. Made by Ubisoft, teen rated. Let's see how it is. We'll check it out. I think it was, if I remember, this one was around 2000 also. I thought these games are about the 2000 era. But I might check this one out. It looks kind of cool. I have to see what it's about. My knowledge of the Dreamcast library is not very big. It was at a time where I wasn't able to play a lot of games. I didn't have my Dreamcast but maybe about 6 months, and unfortunately it was messed up where it didn't work anymore. So my knowledge of the library of Dreamcast games is not very huge, but for the games that I have played, man, I love the Dreamcast, and I thought the football game was awesome when I had it, but like I said, that's been years ago. Up next. Now, I had just posted something the other day on my game page, which you can check out if you want. It's www.facebook.com/TheRealGameSlayers. I had just posted about this day in history. I think it was a day or two ago, 10 years ago. In fact, this game was released. I don't remember 10. It might have been farther back than 10. I can't remember. But it's on my page under my This Day in Video Game History. But Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness. I don't know if you guys can see it. But like I said, but the one that I had put up on my page was the N64 version. Try it out. Pac-Man's always a go-to. Whenever you're bored and want to bring back some old memories, hit up some Pac-Man. Of course, another sports game. Let's see, make sure it ain't gonna fall out. We got NBA Showtime. You can hear my Sonic music. He must be getting to a boss. NBA Showtime, it features Shaquille O'Neal on the cover. I hadn't played this one yet, and I have to check it out. The graphics are a little blocky, a little cartoony, but like I said, then again, you got to remember what system this is for. This has been a few eras ago, back in time, a good little age. Play 2-on-2 game in 28 arenas. Okay, so this isn't even a full team sport. It's 2-on-2. What else? It's got any special features? Plus hidden characters, 130 real NBA players, hidden characters using actual NBC camera angles, create a player, check out the special effects options, unique features. NBA and NBC license means all the drama. Yeah, doesn't say anything about like if you have like you can play 21 or anything like that on it. So I mean, I guess it's just straight up 2-on-2 basketball game. I guess this was kind of their version of NBA Jam. Yeah, I can see the ball on fire on the background. So yeah, I guess this was their version of NBA Jam. Which NBA Jam was an awesome game. I loved it. When you hear the monkey going off, that is my text messaging on the phone. I always fear the monkey, guys. But as far as that's the last game that I've got. I just wanted to share it with you, show you, adding to my collection. I now have over 212 games, and still going. I like to pick them up. I found out I bought, or rather somebody bought me, what was it, Call of Duty Battlefield, Battlefield Bad Company 2. Got it for $2, and it was actually a decent game. I enjoyed playing it. I played through it, played it for about a week, beat it, and it was actually an enjoyable game. So you don't have to go out and spend an arm and a leg. Yeah, it may not be the newest release, but you can enjoy an older game just as well as you can the new game. Because remember, any game you haven't played is always a new game to you. But just go to a GameStop or go to Walmart, something. Look in your clearance discount bins. You can still find fun games. You don't got to break your wallet to go buy a game. Anyway, guys, I'm going to cut it off here. Remember to like. New guys, please subscribe, share. And anyway, guys, y'all, it's Friday. Friday Finds is over. Have a great weekend and enjoy it, guys. And I'll be back with you probably over the weekend.